buckle up for an intense, heart-pounding journey. That's the urgent warning from Jeremy Renner as Season 4 of Mayor of Kingstown launches with a bang, pulling viewers into a world of gritty crime, moral dilemmas, and shocking twists that might just leave you questioning everything about justice and survival. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this show's unflinching portrayal of violence and corruption pushing entertainment to dark extremes? Or does it brilliantly expose the underbelly of society? Stick around as we dive deep into the premiere, unpack the key players, and explore what makes this series a must-watch or a must-avoid for fans of raw drama. In the explosive opener of the 4th season on Paramount+, show creators Hugh Dillon and Taylor Sheridan don't hold back, plunging audiences straight into a sense of foreboding doom right from the start. Picture this. We're introduced to Frank Moses, a suave, globe-trotting entrepreneur hailing from Detroit, brought to life by the talented Lenny James from Fear of the Walking Dead. At first glance, he seems like a laid-back jazz enthusiast, but in under 2 minutes, his lethal side emerges as he chats casually in a dimly lit railroad yard about the origins and durability of a simple penny he's placing on the tracks. For those unfamiliar, this isn't just idle talk. Laying a coin on railroad tracks is a dangerous real-world stunt where the immense force of an oncoming train flattens it, often leaving a distorted souvenir. But here's the part most people miss. The penny isn't alone. Flanking it are 4 Russian mobsters, remnants from last season, lying prone with their necks precariously stretched over the rail. As the distant rumble of a locomotive grows into a deafening roar, Moses and his associates retreat just in time to witness the train's crushing weight obliterate the coin and decapitate the men in a gruesome display of calculated brutality. Moses' motive? He's aiming to use this bloody act as a peace offering, a grim introduction to build a fresh alliance with the formidable Crips gang leader, Bunny Washington, portrayed by Toby Bamtefa. His ultimate goal? Secure a face-to-face with Kingstown's mayor, Mike McLusky, the stoic hero played by Jeremy Renner himself. But McLusky, ever the pragmatist, has zero interest in entertaining newcomers or outsiders, disrupting his town's fragile balance. His laser focus is on overturning a conviction that's poised to land his younger brother, Kyle McLusky, Taylor Handley, in prison for 6 months after deliberately injuring a corrupt cop in the Season 3 finale. To refresh your memory, that rogue officer was on the brink of unjustly gunning down an innocent black man and his child, trapped in a car amid a ferocious shootout between the Crips and Russian mobsters on a Kingstown bridge, a pivotal scene that underscores the show's themes of systemic injustice and split-second decisions. Throughout the premiere, Kyle opts for a plea deal, choosing silence over revealing the full truth, which could unravel the Kingstown Police Department's web of misconduct. McLusky knows he must rally all his influence to ensure his brother's safety in jail, perhaps by convincing State Attorney Evelyn Foley, Neckar Zadegan, his ex-lover, to drop the charges. Yet, by episode's end, it's clear Kyle's protection might be slipping through his fingers. And this is the part most people miss. Renner reveals to The Hollywood Reporter that safeguarding Kyle forms the core narrative driving the entire season. Some of the biggest hurdles stand in Mike's path, Renner explains. In many ways, it's singular focus. All I need to do is shield my brother. The surrounding elements enrich the tales of other characters, weaving into this central thread. McLusky's determination clashes with distractions like Bunny, who's enticed by Moses's vision of legitimizing their criminal operations under the guise of legal enterprises, and the encroaching threat of a ruthless Colombian cartel eyeing the Russians' vacated turf. Adding to the chaos is a new, formidable adversary, the character brought to life by Edie Falco. Falco steps into Kingstown as Nina Hobbs, the stern new warden of the prison where Kyle is headed. McLusky seeks a mutually beneficial arrangement to safeguard his sibling, but Hobbs declares the facility her domain, operating strictly under her rules, free from external meddling. Falco confessed to THR that she hadn't watched a single episode of Mayor of Kingstown initially, but the allure was instant. Once the scripts landed on my desk, I dove in, she shares. The storytelling is top-notch. The performance is stellar. That's my ultimate draw. Acting alongside skilled colleagues who match your energy makes the process pure joy. So, who is Hobbs exactly? She's a seasoned professional, excelling in this role for years, proud of her expertise, but ever ready for the next challenge, Falco describes. She's here to tackle chaos, assessing allies and obstacles. It's a job she's mastered repeatedly. As for Renner, the physical toll of portraying Mike, with its demanding stunts and ailments, proved far more manageable in Season 4 compared to the last. Recall that Renner returned to the show about a year after a near-fatal snowplow accident in 2023. Season 3 felt like a recovery ward, he recalls, with my fragility post-injury. But with extra healing time, Season 4 was enjoyable. I could infuse more personality, stay alert, and bring real vigor. Co-creator Dylan, chatting with THR, praises Renner's standout performance this season as his finest yet. Last time we spoke, I had this season's ending in mind, but held back, Dylan reminisces. This year thrives on unpredictability, no predictable plots. Feed our scripts to any AI, and it couldn't replicate them. That's Taylor Sheridan's genius. And Renner's peak form, alongside Edie Falco and Laura Benanti, elevates everything. Benanti shines as Cindy Stevens, a rookie prison guard and single mom of 3, whom Dylan labels a moral compass. She tells THR this role stretched her acting chops. Cindy's unlike any character I've portrayed, Benanti says. I lean toward comedy, but this demanded restraint and stoicism, a moral witness to the madness. The script's beauty and the ensemble's talent sold me, even after an audition. They made me audition, the nerve. Renner warns that the season's complexity demands full attention, even for the cast. This show's intricate, he notes. By episode 4, it's packed with intensity. We actors zeroed in on each scene to avoid overload. If the premiere's suspense, darkness, and brutality hooked you, Renner promises escalation. Buckle up. It's about to intensify with plenty of shocks. He cautions. Falco echoes, expect the unexpected. The twists had me reeling. New episodes drop every Sunday on Paramount+. Now, here's where it gets controversial. Does Mayor of Kingstown glorify the cycle of violence in crime dramas, potentially desensitizing viewers to real-world issues like gang warfare and police corruption? Or is it a sharp critique, forcing us to confront uncomfortable truths? What are your thoughts? Do you see it as thrilling entertainment or a problematic portrayal? Share your opinions in the comments below. We'd love to hear agreements, disagreements, and fresh perspectives.